The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. The law of the sea is a set of customs, treaties, and international agreements by which governments achieve order, productivity, and peaceful associations on the sea. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea was signed at Montego Bay, Jamaica on December 10, 1982 and came into effect on November 16, 1994. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea was created with the purpose of demarking the rights and responsibilities of states and their offshore waters in a bid to establish order. The Law of the Sea was designed to contribute to the following: the equitable and effective utilization of resources, the provision of technical support to developing states, the enforcement of laws and regulations which lead to the protection of the marine environment, the application of vessels for seaworthiness in a bid to avoid pollution, the allowance for study and research of the marine environment, as well as the exploration and exploitation of the seabed and ocean floor for the benefit of mankind. The exclusive economic zone. The exclusive economic zone and the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea. Under the agreement set out, the exclusive economic zone extends to 200 nautical miles. However, its existence depends on an actual claim of the area. The high seas are open to all states for navigation and fishing, whether coastal or landlocked. All states, whether coastal or landlocked, can allow for the freedom of laying cables and pipelines within the exclusive economic zone. In exercising their rights and performing their duties in the exclusive economic zone, states shall have due regard to the rights and duties of the coastal states and shall comply with the laws and regulations adopted by that coastal state in accordance with provisions made in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. In cases where the Convention does not attribute rights or jurisdiction to the coastal state or to other states within the exclusive economic zone, and a conflict arises between the interests of the coastal state and any other state or states, the conflict shall be resolved on the basis of equity in the light of all the relevant circumstances, taking into account the respective importance of the interests involved to the parties as well as to the international community as a whole. Coastal states are expected to promote the objective of optimum utilization of the living resources in the exclusive economic zone. Nationals of other states fishing in the exclusive economic zone, they must comply with the conservation methods and with other terms and conditions established in the law and regulations of the coastal state within which the economic exclusive zone lies. Geographically disadvantaged states have the right to participate on an equitable basis in the exploitation of an appropriate part of the surplus of the living resources of the exclusive economic zone of coastal states for the nutritional purposes of their populations. The exclusive economic zone, therefore, contributes to allowing for various states to know their boundaries and to know their rights. When dealing with marine resources,